You see a fire. You poke the flame with your finger. You've made a mistake. Would you do it again? No, you wouldn't, because you've just found out that it hurts. You've just gained that knowledge and become a little bit smarter by the error that you just made. That experience. Now think about it this way. You watch someone do it. Now, chances are, you're not going to copy them. See, there's a really good quote that I've come across, okay? So today's insight is based on this quote. From the errors of others, a wise man corrects his own. In short terms, you can learn a lot from what other people have already done. You think about people who have achieved amazing success. Well, they're just a living, breathing person just like you. But they know something that you don't. And chances are they've found that by a mistake, by an error. Now think of a mistake that you've made in your life right now. Could that have been avoided if you would just listen to what other people were telling you? But remember, it's very important, I'm talking about the people who have made the same mistakes, but yet you go and do it anyway. I'm not talking about the people who haven't experienced it and you listen to them. Remember, we don't take advice from people who know nothing about that subject. I think most mistakes come down to being inexperienced in that subject or task or the way you handle things. So I was talking to a guy today actually, and he told me that he was looking to get some Arsenal tickets. So he went on Twitter, he bought them for a guy there. Now every single thing that he was telling me screamed, don't do it. And he was saying the guy didn't have much on his Twitter account. You know, he had only just made it a few days ago. He didn't have a picture. They're all red flags already. So he's got these tickets up for £100. The guy manages to get him down to £70. Now he sends that £70 over. The guy comes back. Oh, I completely forgot to mention there's a transaction fee on Twitter. It's £30. Without hesitation, the guy sends that. The guy was selling the tickets for £100. He got it down to 70 and now he's asked for £30. Well, 70 and 30, 100. Another red flag. Now this mistake could have been avoided, but it only could have been avoided if he had been scammed like that before, because he would have seen the red flags. And yeah, in my days I've been scammed a few times. So when he was telling me this story, I already knew it was a scam from the get-go. There's some sneaky bastard out there who's just made £100 by doing nothing. I said to the guy, you won't be doing that again, will you? He was like, nah, you live and learn. And that is ultimately true. You make a bad mistake, someone who's about to do the same mistake, you can stop them. And if they listen to you, they're wise. And you know for a fact that my whole channel is based on this. I'll tell you the mistakes that I've made so you don't have to do them. And at some point we'll get a community where people on the chats are engaging with each other, talking about the mistakes they've made to stop other people making them. It's another aspect on finding that 2.0 version of yourself. Just don't get down about it when it happens. Treat it as a lesson. You know, I like to think of it like this. In school we get educated about working. That's pretty much it. But in life we get educated naturally by just living. Every day you learn something. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, your brain is always taking in information. And a mistake is just a hiccup. You have to be put through these trials and tribulations to become someone. It took me putting a lot of money on a lot of credit cards and to be really low, to strive to become good with money and to learn how to make it work for you, how you make money work for you and not how you work for money. It's just something I wanted to share with you. If you've made a mistake today and you're feeling a bit bad about it, you can watch this and know that all it is a test of willpower. You can either dwell on it or you can use it to motivate you and go forward. Knowing that you've had that life experience, knowing that you will never do that again. We have to fall off that horse so many friggin' times, but it's whether you're willing to jump back onto it every time you fall over. Take care, my Stoic Vikings, and I'll see you tomorrow.